The Marvel Studios news for Spider-Man 4 just keeps on coming in, and now we're talking about a report how it's no longer really just Spider-Man 4. Instead, since the film is sandwiched between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, now Spider-Man 4 has morphed into Avengers 4.5. So think of this like Civil War, more or less, because that wasn't really a Captain America film. We know Marvel Studios wants to make all the money. We also know that Sony is literally being held up by Spider-Man. And by that I mean by Marvel Studios Spider-Man, because that's the only thing that's still keeping them afloat. So Sony is going to want billions of dollars. Marvel Studios is also going to want billions of dollars, as they're also kind of back up against the wall because there's been quite a few misses recently. So, in regards to that, we recently saw a bunch of concept art that of course leaked for Avengers Doomsday, and maybe even Secret Wars. We don't really know the extent of what project it is, but it could be both. So, whatever the case is, we've heard Spider-Man 4 will be a grounded Spider-Man film, taking Peter Parker all over New York on the street side of things. We've of course heard the exact opposite, that it's going to be a completely different film that's all multiverse and all the Spider-Men are back. Just recently, I covered the news that apparently they were doing Spider Island, which of course would be an absolutely insane undertaking to take Manhattan, put it into essentially what is everybody becoming Spider people. But then again, the concept art that leaked for the Hulk, or what the Hulks are up to, seems to show Planet Hulk and everybody Hulkified. So maybe there's something to this. Now, a brand new report is claiming that, much like we saw Ant-Man and the Wasp, the second one, I mean, not Quantumania, how that bridged the gap between Infinity War and, of course, Endgame. Spider-Man 4 is going to do more of that, but to an absolutely insane degree, where after Avengers ends, aka Doomsday ends, Spider-Man 4 is going to pick up right after that. It is a direct sequel, and a lot of the multiverse stuff will all factor into it. Now, maybe this hints towards the fact that we heard before that Doctor Doom, played by Robert Downey Jr., will already be in Spider-Man 4, so this kind of makes sense, especially if they do the Battle World concept, where every hero or section of heroes has their own part of this newly created Earth leading into Secret Wars. And then, once Spider-Man 4 is done, that's a direct lead-in into Secret Wars. So think of this like 3 Avengers films in a span of a year. Now, that's absolutely insane, but again, is it that insane? Because, think about it. When they originally announced Avengers the Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars, those films were only 6 months apart. So, they can still do that, I believe, and yeah, I'm a little bummed that we're not getting a Spider-Man 4 that's proper boots on the ground. Let's get Daredevil, Kingpin, Punisher, whoever else in this. But at the same time, they want the money. They need the money, and this is the way they're going to do it. So I'm going to wait and see before I pass full judgment on this. But obviously, I'm still a little pissed that they essentially took the last Captain America, that they had building up to Infinity War and Endgame, and made that another Avengers film. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen here, but something tells me it will. So we'll see, but hey, I'll remain optimistic. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.